Welcome back to Football Manager 2023 and Southport FC. Since we were last here with that revenge victory over Buxton and that defeat against Blythe, we don't care about that. We've been on some mixed form once again. We lost 5-3 against Bennymore, 2 from Chukwuemeka, 1 from Harper in this game, and 2-1 against Kings Lynn, and goal scoring late on. Before 3 wins in a row, 2-1 over Chesham, 2-0 over Tamworth, and 1-0 over Nuneaton Borough. Hamami getting a goal in there, Padella, Rourke, Bainbridge, Durant, and Chukwuemeka all scoring, before losing 1-0 to Whitby and Braintree. Beat File 2-0, Thomas and Chukwuemeka scoring in this one. 2-0 defeat against Chester, 3-2 victory over Kettering, a hat-trick for Chukwuemeka this time around as well. And then last time out, 1-1 draw with Chorley. Leaves us in a pretty interesting place going into this game against Peterborough Sports and Telford. We are 21st in the league, yes, we're in relegation places. We could still finish up in 18th, but we're a point behind Billericay. These two games are going to decide who stays up, basically. Like I say, we're playing Peterborough Sports, who are in 11th. Billericay are playing Chorley, who are 16th and are safe. And then last game of the season, we're playing Telford, who should probably seal the playoff place at that point. Billericay are at home to Peterborough Sports. Peterborough Sports are playing both for us. You see we've got the second top scorer in the league. Yeah, we need to get a result in, ideally, both of these games. This is going to be tense. Obviously, if Kettering lose both games, we could potentially overtake them as well. But Billericay are who we're aiming at. We're fluid, counter-attacking. That's what we're going with. Foltz, Nixon, Oliver, Anson, Sloan, Broadbent, Bainbridge, Durant, Thomas, Watson, Chukwuemeka. I come to the conclusion that we are going to be, under the cosh in these two games. There's going to be a lot of pressure put on us. We're going to try and soak up that pressure, hit them on the counter-attack. Simple. Right? Let's hope it plays out that way. We want to do this for the fans. That's what we want. Composed everywhere. I'm going to put a bit of pressure on them, tell them I expect good performances from everyone. It's inspired a couple of players. This is such a huge game. This is such a massive game. I think we're going to struggle against Telford. This is the one that we need to win. And then hope they can do a favour for us against Billericay next time out. Hopefully Billericay don't get anything from Chorley today. It's going to be tense. I cannot handle a relegation and therefore a sacking. Again, we haven't spent more than a season at any team, including the beta and this save so far. It doesn't reflect well on me, does it? So, Folks for the goal kick, looks downfield. Chukwuemeka doesn't win the header, but Watson does. Only to Elliott, though. Goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. We're fine with that. French takes his time. Brings it out and plays it to Asenzo. Redgrave now gives it back to him. Barbrook to Johnson, looks downfield. Elliott wins the header down to Barbrook. Over the top, he's offside. There is Jesus. Or Jesus, I suppose. Ancio Jesus. He was clearly offside regardless. Buxton are 1-0 up against Kings Lynn. We don't care about that. It's that Chorley Billericay game that we need to keep an eye on. French with the goal kick. Should win that header. We don't, but we win the second ball. Bainbridge does lose out, but Chukwuemeka, Broadbent. Durant has a little bit of space. If he takes it wide, he plays it back to Nixon. Can he find a cross? There's only one in the box. Broadbent, Nixon. Lofts one in. Johnson heads clear well. Elliott to Barbrook, and there was a potential chance for a counter-attack on there for Peterborough Sports. Green brings it forward, plays out wide for Nicholson. He drills one in, it's flicked up, and Ancio Jesus has the goal this time. And it is 1-0 to Peterborough Sports. And, yeah, that's not ideal. That is not ideal. And it was, pretty simple, really. Good header from Jesus. And, it's probably deserved at the moment. So I'm actually going to go to the tactics, and we are going to go to this more attacking style. And we're just going to go very attacking here, and we're going to try and push to find an equaliser here. Watson is probably going to have to go off. We are going to take him off for Fidel O'Rourke early on with a tight thigh. And we are having more of the chances at the moment. We're not having as much of the ball, but we are getting super chances. Billericay 2-0 up as well against Chorley. So defeat here will see us relegated. We have to find a winner. Or at least an equaliser. That would give us a chance. And we're going to have to demand more. Anson with the free kick. Plays it short to O'Rourke. In for Chukwuemeka into the channel. Draws one across. Green clears. O'Rourke. Sloan. Can he find a cross? It's blocked. And then we give it away. Jesus. Thomas was probably offside there. Is that counted? It has. I didn't think so. I wasn't sure who played this ball, but then obviously the commentary mentioned that it was us. And yeah, Thomas was clearly offside there. But decent chance, you know. We're showing we can have chances. Corner to defend. Folks claims well. Can he get this ball moving now? Bainbridge. Finds O'Rourke. Looks forward for Durant. That's a great ball. Nixon. Such a wide pitch, this one. Durant. Broadbent. It's blocked. And Thomas has scored and the flag's gone up again, I think. It hasn't. It's counted. We have equalised. I thought with the way the camera panned that the flag had gone up. But Thomas is onside. He has the equaliser. Durant, it was Broadbent shot that was blocked. Looped up in the air and Thomas volleyed home from close range to give us the equaliser on the hour mark. And we are well and truly back in this game. We'll see here about the offside. We won't, because that's not what we're looking at all. Let's encourage. We have to look at making a couple of changes here. And Anson is going to go off for Declan Evans. Chukwuemeka is going to go off for Lee Angol. Can we find a winner? The keeper's a point behind Billericay. They are still 2-0 up there. Free kick to defend. Green. Scored. We've got 15 minutes to find another equaliser. Green scores brilliantly from the free kick. Otherwise, we are down. Actually, we won't, because Kettering will lose it. Yes, we will, because we'll still be 4 points behind them. We have to find an equaliser. We have to do it now. We've got 5 additional minutes. Oliver looks forward for Durant. Cross is blocked. 4 minutes left to play. Moore goes back. Martin looks forward. Evans picks that up. Lofts it forward towards Thomas. Durant's going to keep that alive. Cross is looped up in the air. Nixon swings in across. Angol can't get there. Bainbridge. O'Rourke gives it away. Bainbridge once again. Broadbent looks forward for Nixon. Can he find a cross? It's headed clear once again. Pressure starting to build. Durant. Broadbent crosses. And goal! That's a late equaliser. It's 2-2. Get in. We're going to go back cautious now. I can't afford for us to lose this game. Angol, the substitute, scores the header to give us a point in this game. Broadbent cross floated in, and Angol gets ahead of 2 defenders to score that header. We're level. Time is going to tick out. It is full time. It's 2-2. We stay alive. I'm going to tell them that I'm disappointed with that performance. We've got I don't think we're going to get anything from Telford, but we've given ourselves a chance. We've got Kettering and Billericay that we could overtake. Goal difference is virtually the same for all of us. We just have to win and hope one of them lose. Can we do it? We'll find out. We're back to the cautious counter-attacking style. This crucial final game of the season. It's Folks, Nixon, Oliver, Anton, Sloan, Broadbent, Bainbridge, Durant, Thomas, Watson, Chukwuemeka. All in the starting lineup. We have to win. It's that simple. We have to win. A draw won't be enough. We have 3 points behind. We have to win, possibly by a couple of goals. I want to tell them that we owe them after the last match, get some revenge. Revenge always goes down well. We're at home as well, so we're going to have the fans cheering us on. Telford haven't lost to us in the last 3 games. Brilliant. There's still 2 teams that we can catch, Kettering and Billericay. Billericay are playing Peterborough Sports, who are 11th. Kettering are playing 2nd place Gloucester. So, team above us playing 2nd, we're playing 3rd. So they're probably the ones to keep an eye on. But before we can keep an eye on them, we have to do the job ourselves. We have to win this game. Kettering have a worse goal difference than us. We got a free kick early on to defend. We're not normally great with these. Nolan with the free kick hits the bar. Broadbent heads clear. Nixon further on. Where are Kettering, Gloucester? They're there. Billericay, Peterborough Sports are up there as well. And Telford creating all the chances early on, as you'd sort of expect. I've just seen, I think, that Peterborough Sports are 2-0 up. So Thomas flicks the head on to Watson, who doesn't win the second ball. Allen, Milner-Smith to Chin. Allen into Nolan. Milner-Smith looks forward. Oliver wins the header well. Chuckenwaker can't get there though. Powell plays one over the top. Green is onside and Green has scored. And I think we might have to do it again here. I really do think we've just got to go for it. Yeah. We've just got to go very, very attacking and try and find a win. It was that simple ball over the top. And yeah, Green gets away from his man. Tucks in via the post, and we are going to demand more. So that ball is played in behind Bood. It's a risky clearance, but they get away with it. Sloan to Bainbridge. Playing between themselves, looks forward over the top. Chuckenwaker flicks onto Thomas, who was offside. To be fair, both of them were probably offside here. Chuckenwaker, yeah, he was offside, and Thomas was even further offside. So yeah, chances created. Peterborough Sports are indeed 2-0. Gloucester is still 0-0. So if we can find 2 goals and take the lead, we will stay up. And that cross comes in. We've hit the post and Chin clears off the line. And Akindayi is going to keep that in. Finds Allen inside. Switches play to Green in acres of space. Bood. Corner to defend. If we go 2-0 down, that's probably it. And you've hit the bar. And half time is coming up. We have a throw-in. Can we find an equaliser before half time? Oliver hits one well and truly over the bar. We go at half time 1-0 down. I'm going to tell them you've been terrible so far. We haven't particularly been terrible so far, but that's what I'm going to tell them regardless. Kendrick with a goal kick. Oliver wins the header. Watson only can find Powell. Nolan. Chin, I thought was going to dispossess him there, and he's played the ball over top, and Andrews is in, and this is to seal it, and we are going down. And just like that, we have that same defensive mistake that happens all the time in the match engine. Andrews spins his man. To be fair, that one isn't as bad. It was over the head of the defender. But this is 2-0, and I mean, what do we do? O'Rourke come off there. Sloan goes central, maybe. Nixon switching with Angol. Play attacking wide. I mean, we're just basically going as attacking as possible here. Deep line forward on attack. Switch Bainbridge to half back. Broadbent to an anchorman. I have no clue what I'm doing here. We're just trying to go as attacking as possible. We're going to berate the team. Free kick to defend. Nolan towards the back post and just over the bar. Half an hour to find 3 goals. It's not going to happen. We are going to be relegated. We're going to lose our job once again. And this one hurts even more because we've shown fight. We've just left ourselves with far too much to do. And Andrew's just going to get to that and keep it in. Cross loops up in the air. Broadbent volleys clear. Chuck and Wenker finds Watson. Looks for O'Rourke. In for Thomas. We've got one back. It's 2-1. That was probably the best bit of football we've had all game. Chin made a mistake. Watson switched it for O'Rourke, who took one touch, played it across for Thomas, who drilled that volley home. It's 2-1. We couldn't, could we? Free kick played forward, and Anson is going to take his time over this one. Bring it forward and then lock downfield for Watson. Watson, can he pull the ball across? It's looped up. Chuck and Wenker, he's hit the bar. Oh, so close. That's 2 games once again where we've hit the woodwork. There's a great effort from Chuck and Wenker. Demand more. I don't know how much more I can ask from these. We still need to find 2 goals. We've got 15 minutes to go. And it's Telford on the attack. It's Andrews. Folks holds. Can he find this ball forward now? He hasn't got time to mess around with it. Rolls it short to Anson. He looks downfield. We don't win the header. We've got 4 players up there. Allen. Cross comes in. Yep. We need to find 3 goals again in 14 minutes. We're giving ourselves hope. That's what hurts the most. The fact that we had some hope. Billericay pulled it back to 3-2 as well. This season is going to go down once again as a failure. And we're giving away a penalty. Oh. Yeah. I honestly think that is probably the end of the series. I don't think there's going to be another Football Manager video of this style on this channel. I'm not good enough to manage at these sort of levels on this game, on this match engine. I can't figure it out, and I'm just not enjoying it, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, that is probably it. We'll just quickly flick through. Wenker wins the best new signing. I don't know why we're getting all of these. It doesn't matter because we have gone down regardless. So we will get sacked. So let's just decline. Oops. All of these. Because we might as well end in style, hadn't we? And go and see that message of us losing our job. But yeah, like I say, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not enjoying making this content at the moment. The match engine is so buggy. I know they brought in low block and they want to make it work in the game. But it feels like you just can't go that attacking anymore, even at lower levels. Even, when you put in the most basic of tactics, you still then end up with these ridiculous mistakes in the match engines. I can't make videos when it's like this. I don't enjoy it. I don't know if this is going to go all the way until the end of our contract. Just quickly go on holiday and see what happens. But yeah, it's tough because, you know, we, like I say, we did put up a fight. We just left ourselves far too much to do. But on the channel, all that we're going to see now is the Bosses series, I believe, against Elmo, if that happens. Yeah, I'll come back to you when we've been sacked. We'll show that off because why not? There we go. We've had our contract terminated due to apparently low dressing room morale is the reasoning. We've been sacked, obviously, by Southport. The second sacking on this year's game. Third time we've lost our job. Yeah. There we go. What a way to end it, eh? I want to appreciate everyone that has stuck by, everyone that subscribed and watched these videos. Like I said, I'm hoping that Bosses will return. Maybe we start a series up again once the match engine has been fixed, but at this particular moment in time, I can't see that happening because I'm just not. It's not that I'm not enjoying making content, I'm not enjoying the game. Full stop. So, yeah. Thank you everyone that's watched, and for the final time, for the foreseeable future at least, bye bye.